It begins before sunrise. Quiet fields stretch endlessly, waiting. But this isn't the age-old story of hands in soil and beasts pulling plows. This is the era of steel titans, satellite-guided intelligence, and machines that seem to think for themselves. Agriculture, once entirely human-powered, is now shaped by machines that operate at levels most people still don't believe exist. A single tractor today can do the work of dozens of men, with precision that no human eye or hand could match. Fitted with advanced GPS guidance, these tractors don't wander. They follow routes calculated down to the centimeter. They remember field boundaries. They know the soil composition, slope, and seed types. And with variable rate technology, they can adjust inputs on the go. Fertilizer here, less there, seed spacing tighter in one patch, wider in another, all in real time. Enter the seeders. These aren't just mechanical seed droppers. Modern seeders are equipped with smart sensors that read the soil's structure, texture, and moisture on the move. Based on these readings, they adjust planting depth and seed spacing with a level of responsiveness that mimics biological instinct. Every row is optimized, every square meter maximized. These machines are not guessing. They are calculating, responding, executing. And they do it with relentless consistency. Then comes the harvest. And this is where things reach another level entirely. Colossal combine harvesters roll across the fields like ships across the sea. Inside them, a symphony of mechanisms work in tandem. Blades cut, rotors thresh, sieves separate grain from chaff, and sensors monitor it all. Not just how much is harvested, but the moisture level of each load, the density, the yield per square meter. That data is sent live to cloud servers, where farmers review harvest analytics before the day is even over. The combine isn't just harvesting, it's thinking. While the machines hum in perfect rhythm, the impact is anything but mechanical. These technologies aren't just about speed or spectacle. They are changing the lives of farmers across the globe. In countries where smallholder farmers once relied on guesswork and seasonal luck, machines now offer predictability. Drones map fields from above, identifying problem zones early, be it a fungal infection, pest outbreak, or water deficiency. That data turns into actionable insights. A farmer in western Kenya or southern India can now treat just the affected area, saving resources, time, and crops. Sprayers no longer douse fields indiscriminately. Smart sprayers recognize plant height, density, and leaf surface. They calculate droplet size, wind direction, and apply only what's needed, only where it's needed. That means less chemical runoff, less cost, and healthier crops. It's sustainability, not as a slogan, but as an engineering outcome. Irrigation, once dominated by flood techniques, has evolved into a precise science. Sensors buried in the soil relay moisture data in real time. Overhead systems pivot and spray with precision down to the square inch. Drip lines release water drop by drop, responding to plant need, not just a timer. Crops receive exactly what they require, no more, no less. The result? Dramatically reduced water usage, increased yield, and a stronger buffer against climate variability. And yet, one of the most revolutionary developments has taken flight, literally. Agricultural drones are now common sights in farms from California to Cambodia. With high-resolution cameras, infrared sensors, and AI analysis, they scan vast plots in minutes. They spot patterns invisible to the human eye: water stress, nitrogen deficiency, insect attack. In doing so, they help farmers act before damage spreads. One pass of a drone can prevent an entire field from being lost. That's not science fiction, it's happening right now. Automation continues into post-harvest. Grain elevators equipped with intelligent monitoring systems now control drying rates, ventilation, and spoilage prevention. Packing lines sort fruits and vegetables with optical sorters that scan each piece for blemishes, size, color, and internal ripeness. Machines do in seconds what workers once did over hours. And they do it with precision that guarantees consistency. All these innovations aren't just for mega farms. Across developing regions, access to machinery through cooperatives, rentals, or shared service models is growing. Farmers once limited by capital are now adopting machines through pay-per-use models, improving yield without owning the machines outright. That's power and accessibility. When machines step in, labor doesn't disappear, it transforms. Instead of men pulling plows, we see young people managing drone fleets, interpreting satellite data, and maintaining autonomous systems. Jobs shift from pure physical exertion to skilled roles. A new generation of agri-technicians is emerging, more connected, more informed, and more in control of their land than any generation before. The global population is marching toward 10 billion, Land is not increasing. Water is limited. Climate volatility is accelerating. The only path forward is smarter farming, machines that can think, measure, adjust, and predict. It's no longer enough to grow. We must grow better, faster, and with less waste. These machines are not optional. They are the very tools that will feed the future. Behind each blinking sensor, each guided wheel, and every line of code, there is a purpose: to make farming more productive, more sustainable, and more inclusive. It's about helping farmers grow more while using less. It's about building resilience against the storms ahead. It's about feeding a world that refuses to stop growing. As we look forward, the line between biology and machinery will continue to blur. AI-driven robotics, autonomous swarms of field bots, and self-repairing systems are already in experimental use. The future will not be farmers working alone, but farmers commanding an orchestra of machines that farm smarter than ever thought possible. The age of insane-level agricultural machinery is not coming. It's already here. Thank you for joining us on this deep dive into the incredible machines powering the farms of the future. If you learned something new, share this video and help spread the word about smart agriculture. Subscribe to Next Harvest Network for more true stories from the fields and factories feeding the world. Until next time, keep growing forward.